What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome back to another comic book video. This is the channel where we sit down and cover different comic book stories from different comic book companies. Today, we're going to jump back over to Marvel Comics and continue our coverage over the Shadowland event. This time, we're going to pick up with another one-shot, and this one is Shadowland Ghost Rider. Now, this story is very interesting because it does have some parts of Shadowland in it, but tell you the truth, what Ghost Rider does not really affect the actual Shadowland event. This was kind of a way to give Ghost Rider a new set of powers and hopefully bring in some new fans for Ghost Rider. With that all being said, I do hope you enjoy today's comic book video. If you do, hit that like button down below, but here we go. So at the opening of this book, we pick up with the star of this book, which of course is Ghost Rider. Now, if you remember from our Shadowland issue number 2 and 3 video, Kingpin has summoned Ghost Rider by using one of the hand scrolls, which makes Ghost Rider do his biddings. Of course, Kingpin told Ghost Rider to go after Daredevil in the hand at the Shadowland Fortress. Of course, Ghost Rider did that, but the Ghost Rider felt like he was being played, that Kingpin was using him for something that really wasn't for a good reason. So of course, Ghost Rider goes back to finding Kingpin to have a conversation with him. Except something Kingpin forgot to mention is that Ghost Rider can't attack Kingpin like he wants to. There was a secondary spell that protects Kingpin from Ghost Rider, and of course makes Ghost Rider very angry because Ghost Rider knows that Kingpin is just using him to kill Daredevil. Once that is done, Kingpin will get the ability to control the hand like he wanted originally. Also, Kingpin wants to get rid of the hand as well because that will bring Daredevil down a few levels, because Daredevil will lose his army of ninjas. Now, if Ghost Rider wants to kill Kingpin or to make him pay, well, Ghost Rider is going to have to go to the source of the magic and stop it, which is really going after the hand at their main base. You then have Ghost Rider talking to us about some of the recent events that have happened in his life. Some not so recent, like how many people have used him over the years for their own personal needs. This leads to Ghost Rider telling us how recently he has saved Heaven from Zakel. Since he did that, he kind of expects that he deserves some kind of repayment for doing it. So it is him yelling out to Heaven, wondering if they are going to repay him as he is riding his bike towards the Temple of the Hand. Of course, Heaven does not answer back to him, which makes him even angrier. Now, a group that was introduced to us in the early parts of the Shadowland event is an elite group of the Hand called the Snake Root, a bunch of guys who were the ones trying to use Daredevil to become the Beast, the demonic being the Hand that has been trying to bring back so many times, and Daredevil makes the perfect candidate to be the one to bring back the Beast. When Ghost Rider gets there, well, he pops in drunk, like literally drunk, and of course you think that maybe he is going to become Ghost Rider and begin the process of fighting these guys, except no, that doesn't happen. Ghost Rider gets taken hostage by the Snake Root in the Hand. So we then see Ghost Rider being held hostage and being held over some kind of pit. The Hand thinks that they are going to see him transform and try to fight against them. He doesn't, so then they stab him, which of course is slowly going to kill him, but again, he doesn't transform, and so it makes them think that if they make him fall in the never-ending pit, he will transform into his Ghost Rider form, but he doesn't, because Johnny Blaze wanted to die and finally be at peace, except when Ghost Rider reaches limbo where he thinks that he is finally going to die, some force comes out of nowhere and tells him that he can't die because that he is needed. Of course, Ghost Rider knew that he wouldn't be let go so freely, so he tells whoever this is, that if he is going down there, he needs to be repaid for saving heaven. And this random voice tells him yes. So we see Ghost Rider come out of the pit, crawling out, and the hand knew what was going on. That is not even the crazy part of this story, because once Ghost Rider comes out of the pit, well, we see that the voice from Limbo gave Ghost Rider the ability to summon some angels from the sky. So now Ghost Rider has the ability to control angels to make them do whatever he wants, which is to kill the hand and the elite group of the hand known as Snake Root. Now Snake Root is wondering who Ghost Rider is working for, which Ghost Rider tells Snake Root that it is the Kingpin. Now, the Snake Root knows that Kingpin wants them dead because once they are removed, that could give Kingpin the chance to control the hand. To Ghost Rider, he doesn't care, because once he kills them, that ends the magic spell over him, and that is how the book ends. And so with that being said, we are going to end I can't talk, guys, sorry. We're going to end the video here. So if you did like today's comic book video, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe to the channel for more content to come in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But I do hope you enjoyed today's video.